Industry is fortune's right hand, and frugality is its left. The words of John Ray. Welcome to McBain Moments. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the manor. Make sure you take a moment and subscribe down below. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, one subscription at a time, so make sure you subscribe. Also, consider going to consider going to patreon.com/JulianMcBain if you'd like to support my work. Your support is appreciated. Industry and frugality. And I really did that on opposite hands, which is kind of dumb. Industry is hard work. Through hard work, we earn. And it's this hard work that really builds us up to where we want to go. And they use the term fortune, but it's not fortune in the money sense, although money generally comes with it. It's fortune as in luck. Good fortune. The harder you work, the luckier you get. I don't even remember who said that. But what it comes down to is you have to make your own luck. You make your own luck by working hard. You find a goal, you reach out for the goal, you achieve the goal. You might make mistakes along the way. You might have a long path that winds around a lot to get there. But that's what gets you there. On the other hand, on the other side of that is frugality. And that is directly tied to money. See, with good fortune comes money. As you're more successful, your confidence builds up. As your confidence builds up, your competence builds as well. Or it should say, your competence builds up and that builds your confidence. That's really how it works. And as your competence in one area builds, your competence in other areas of your life will build as well. And the reason for that is because the more you focus on competence in one area, the more you're going to focus on your competence in other skills. You're going to be more focused on bettering yourself in every aspect of your life the more you focus on one aspect of your life. And that sounds very contradictory, but what it really comes down to is I want to be the best at X, right? I want to be the best YouTuber. I want to be the best fencer. I want to be the best at my job. I want to be the best at being a parent. I want to be the best husband, wife, spouse. Because you put so much effort into that aspect of your life, you are naturally going to gravitate toward putting more effort into other aspects of your life. And with that competence comes promotion, raises, job opportunities. People see it. People see it and they want you in their lives, professionally, personally, or otherwise. And so, with that comes the other side of it, frugality. Now, frugality doesn't mean that you have to be a penny pincher or that you have to be someone who doesn't spend money at all or anything like that. Frugality is understanding what you're spending your resources on. So, and those resources may not necessarily be money. It could be time. See, the most valuable thing to anyone is their time. It's more important than money. It's more important than any other measure of value, because I can always make more money. I can never make time. You can't manufacture time. You can't create time. You can't stretch time. You can't form time. Time is the only thing that is finite to a person. That is absolutely finite to a person. Everything else is only conceivably finite to a person. You can always generate more love. You can always generate more affinity. You can always generate more industry to create more product that you can then sell for money. You can always generate more money, work more hours, make more sales, whatever. Those things can always be increased. Time is limited for all of us. More importantly, we don't know how much time we have left. And therefore, frugality with one's time is also the generator of fortune. What do you use your time for? Is it something that is worthwhile? Or is it just fittered away? Do you spend it frivolously? Does it actually do anything? And so, one of the hardest things you can do is you can look in the mirror and say, is what I'm doing actually beneficial to my time? Is it worth my time? Is it generating a better life for me, for my family? Because realistically, that's all you can do. So I would review the things that you're doing. Review the goals you have set for your life. And I'm not saying change the goals. I'm not saying change the goals. You may have to refine them a little bit. You might have to narrow them down, not to say to get rid of the bigger picture, but instead to make it so that it's more functional, something that you can actually enumerate. Because that which gets measured gets accomplished. That's a Dan Pena-ism. So figure out what it is you can do where you can actually effectively use your time and then go out and do it. That's true frugality. And when you mix frugality with industry, good fortune just comes. I mean, it doesn't just come, but it does. It just comes. Because once you start down the road of success, success builds really quickly. And eventually you won't be able to stop it. It's just going to keep rolling on you. It's like, oh, look at all the success I've got. Well, maybe I can... No, you can't back off. It won't be in you. You won't have the capability. In here, you won't allow it. So, be frugal with your time and use that time to be industrious. And fortune will come. This has been a McBain moment.